I didn't want to have to do this, but I have been asked a few times how I know this screenshot Savage is showing is fake. Well, let me show you. First thing I noticed is there is no AM/PM on the time of the message. Both iPhone and Android show AM/PM on Twitter. Where is the AM/PM? Next thing is to the left of the bubble where you insert your text. A real Twitter message has an icon to add a photo and an icon to add a GIF. The text bubble. On the fake message, neither of those icons are present. It has the plus sign and a circle icon. A real message from Twitter on an Android phone. Photo link and GIF link present. A real Twitter message from iPhone. Photo link icon and GIF icon present. Only difference is the arrow to send on the right. Only difference is the arrow to send on the right. Also, the rows of icons at the bottom are not accurate. See the 2 rows of icons? The send message bar, and then below that, the house, magnifying glass, etc. When you have a Twitter message open, this is what the bottom of the screen looks like for Android and iPhone. This is what the bottom of the screen looks like when you are in the screen, where your message conversations are logged. These 2 rows of icons are never on the same page on Twitter at the same time. Now let's move on to looking at apps that create fake messages. Lastly, why are none of you asking questions? I haven't seen a single person ask Savage what the date of this supposed message was. Or who was it with? Why is there no AM/PM by the time? Who emailed this message to her? How did you verify this is Queen Bee's actual Twitter account? There are 2 options. Either someone is trolling Savage with this fake screenshot and sent it to her and she failed to fact check it, or Savage knew it was fake when she put it out. I personally don't believe Savage created this screenshot. I do think it was emailed to her, probably anonymously. If I were Savage, I would be calling out the person who sent this to me and making them explain themselves, if I had nothing to do with creating it. If you want to triple down and keep this going, then please show us a screen recording of the message because those cannot be faked.
But down here, so they're having a little conversation. She's saying that he's out ghost hunting now, etc., etc. Then Queen Bee says, I'm calling PJ's job. You're doing what? You're calling her job? I thought you didn't go real life. Now she sends her some info. I don't know what day this was on. I'm just looking at it, but I've redacted everything in here because this is PJ's job. This is her life. There are her family members in here. Her sister's in here. Her ex-husband's is here. The interior of her home is in here. The outside of her home is in here. This is all sent to Aileen by Queen Bee. Now, I know on June 8th, you can ignore the top part here. That's about me. But down on the bottom, she doxes PJ's real name. So I'm assuming the pictures that I just showed you probably came after this. So she says, here's PJ's real name, and let me send you her docs. Right here, she says her docs. And Aileen says, yes, please do. And then the interesting thing here is Aileen says to Queen Bee, this is June 8th, yo, when they see me show up. Queen Bee was well aware that Aileen was going to Dolly's house before she went there. Before. Now, she says that she told her to get out of there, but clearly right here, she was well aware of it, and she's doing it. She's, well aware of it, and she's helping Aileen do fuck shit behind the scenes. Aileen's your liability? No, you were using Aileen. You put a battery pack in her back for the better part of a year, and you used her to do a lot of your fuck shit, and you let her take the blame for it. Now, everybody knows that Aileen is pretty wacky, and she does a lot of stuff, but you were right there in the background with her doing the fuck shit. And then you come out here and you tell all your subs you had nothing to do with it. That is a lie. I know I would ask you to explain, Queen Bee, but I know that you're just going to give another lip service, just like, all the other stuff that you do. Just like the time when you said that you would get the pictures of that poor boy's autopsy to anybody who needed or wanted to have them, just don't pay for them from Zav Girl. You struck me and took that video down so people couldn't see it. And then you knew that the 2 weeks would pass and most people would no longer be interested in the fact, so it really didn't catch a lot of the views that it should have. But you were also in the background sending those autopsy photos around. You are gross. You are a real lifer. You are a doxer. And you are behind the scenes doing fuck shit. Everything you swear that you aren't and everything you swear that you're against.